Grand Rising, Rich Rising. Boy, I had 2.5 hours sleep. I'm so damn tired. Boy, it's one of them days, 3 days in a row, where you trying to make sure you get shit done, and shit just not adding up during the daytime. And everything you had planned during the daytime, you start to play out later on that day. And everything just gets sidetracked as far as in dinner time, bed schedules, to-do lists. A lot of shit don't get even tackled just because the first day started off so sluggish, and not sluggish on my decision, just sluggish based on everybody else, waiting on everybody else to pay me for certain work already done that's holding up other things that I need to pay for to access other things. So it was a headache yesterday, man. Big headache. But we ain't here to talk about a headache. We're here to show up. Day 26. Day 26, 90 hard. Let's get it. The hardest part about this 90 hard, managing your time, especially your downtime, your rest time. It'll be a lot easier for me to wake up at 4 o'clock and keep that 4 o'clock shift if only I can lay down, get some rest around by 9:30, no later than 9:30, and that's pushing it. 8:39 is best for my situation. But like I said, the past 3 days I've been laying down around about 1:30, 2:30, just trying to make sure I get ends meet. You see what I'm saying? And I've been meeting ends around that time or a little bit before. But you know, once you've been running around so much, you finally get shit done. People finally picking up the phone. And then you finally get a time to sit down for you and just get off your feet. First thing you start thinking, damn, I'm not even on my 90 hard yet. And I just want to sit back, kick my shoes off, and smoke a blunt. You dig what I'm saying? That'll be so relaxing. But as you think about it, you're like, nah, you done came 20, 24 days, 25 days. This day 25, but I'm just giving y'all an example. You done came so far along on your journey, you don't even want to mess up and go back. And then the people you keep around you on a daily, by the time you do get a chance to get off your feet, you can't keep your feet up because you know you got shit to do at the house. You got to take care of things at the house, get your house back in order. And it ain't going to happen overnight. It can happen overnight, but a lot of things take time to get in order. As far as in new routine, new sleep patterns, new feeding times. It used to be 3 times a day, morning, breakfast. Morning, breakfast. It's the same thing. My bad, y'all. I told y'all I'm tired. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but now it's just going to be lunch and dinner. After 12, you'll get some, but you know, they be in school and all that, but once y'all get home after 2:30, as far as in the children, they get like a little healthy snack, fruit or something like that, and then eat dinner, and then it's a wrap. But me, myself, only twice a day, lunch and dinner, no breakfast, eat after 12, but eat before 6:30. I got between 12 to 6:30 to eat, but only eat one big meal and one snack, as far as in the fruit or vegetable or something like that, or multiple snacks during that time. Yeah, we on day 25. No, day 26, my bad. This day 26. And we gonna goddamn keep this thing going 26 days straight. It's 5:26 in the morning. $100 push-ups really ain't too bad. It's just when you lacking rest and lacking sleep back to back, that shit will take a toll on your body. Cause your body getting sore every day because you're doing something you had never done so consistently. And it's every day. And you had yet to come up with a sleep pattern, a sleep schedule, and honor it and stick to it. I know I got on my board 9:30 bedtime. I haven't met that bedtime in at least 2 weeks while I'm on it 90 hard. The first 2 weeks, I was getting around 9:30, 10, maybe 10:30 the latest. But now it seems like time just keep pushing back as far as in my time management throughout the day. Because certain contracts, I'm depending on somebody else to pay me, and they taking their precious time, or I don't got certain systems set up already where they just can tap a link. It's not online service, it's physical service, home repair, mechanic work, things like that. So they paying me in cash, paying me on Cash App, through Chime, through money orders when they get a chance to bring it by my house and drop it off, or decide to mail it to me, which take a couple of days, or decide wait till I come pick it up, depending on where they stay at. I gotta spend more money in the Uber and go pick up the money order. Things like that holding me back to get things done, getting caught in traffic. Little small things, just a lot of small things piled up. It called frustration. It's not confusion, just called frustration. And when you frustrated, your communication skill get very low. You start to get very agitated with small things, and that will cause you to want to be responsive and end up being not responsible on a good thing, but just, not being negative also, but just irritated. And when you irritated, you want to be left alone, but certain people keep nagging at you and pinpointing certain shit, so it just make you argumentative. And that's one thing you're trying to avoid, that negative, that drama, that docile moment, them negative thoughts about what you can't do, how the devil might be on your back, how things not going your way. No, we're going to change that. We're not going to think like that. We're going to think, maybe this not what I should be doing at this moment. You deal what I'm saying? But we're going to get through it. I got through yesterday. I'm going to always get through the day. And at the end of the day, you'll be like, damn, what I thought was so hard this morning, it really wasn't that hard because I got through it. And sometimes you be like, damn, that shit took a toll on me. I don't want to do that again. To each his own. Every day is hard for me because, like I said, I got to feed my children, teach my children, help my children, spend time with my children, and also still put myself out there to make sure I'm getting contract jobs to make the money to feed my children. You deal what I'm saying? I don't have a regular 9-to-5 paying job from any company. I'm my own boss right now. I'm my own boss right now. So whatever I can catch and set up and win as far as in a contract or a deal or a business relationship, something like that, or a partnership on the business, everything coming in handy right now. But like I said, I'm $30K behind in debt with Westlake Financial, IRS, and child support. But I'm catching up, so even if I make $1,500 that day, most of it going to bills, food, kids, clothing, and things like that. But I'm just doing this and using this so as I start to invest in myself as far as in the stock market and start another business, I ain't got to carry that baggage of debt with me everywhere I go. Every step I take, it getting lighter and lighter because every day I'm paying on it. Every week I'm paying lump sums on it. Not big enough lump sums, but a big enough lump sums to where they not trying to garnish my wages as far as in when I do get paid, or they not trying to fuck up my credit by reporting certain shit on my credit. It's not even reporting because I'm paying it. You deal what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's the position I'm in right now. And I ain't gonna lie. Mentally and physically, I'm just ready to get out of that position. I'm ready to start making consistent money from consistent service work, consistent trading, consistent sports betting. And like I said, I gotta lower my trading account and sports betting account up, but I can't even get to that because the money I am making sometimes don't be enough to get even to lower my accounts because I gotta take care of shit in the house that I'm behind on. And it is what it is. That's my fault for lack of decision based on a few months ago being mad, being arguing. Or I do it tomorrow, I do it next week and never get to it. Now you finally want to get to it and you figure out, damn, you done put out 45 different things. And how the hell you, or not how in the hell you finna tackle it, but which one you gonna tackle first? Which one more important? Which one carry the most weight as far as in stressing or causing you to think like, damn, this is too much. Let's tackle the big shit first. Or you can tackle the small things. That's the snowball method. To each his own. However you do it, you got to tackle your problem, especially if you're the one that created it. Like I said, I told you I'm not on here to preach to you. I'm not on here to show you I'm better than you or nothing like that. I'm going through the same problems, if not worse problems, that most of y'all looking at this video. But I'm holding myself accountable and showing up every day in all parts of my life. And that's the same thing you need to do. Like I said, last 2 years, I put off a lot of things that I could have just took care of right then, and I put them off. And like I said, once you put off enough, and then you finally want to turn around and tackle them, you're going to feel like it's a burden on your shoulder. Because you done put off so much shit, now it feel heavy. When it was never heavy, if you would have started knocking them out as they showed up. You did. So if you're going to take something for this video, one thing I can promise you're going to learn from this video is time management. Respect your time. And as things pop up in your life, go ahead and knock them down. If it takes less than an hour, go ahead and do it. Phone call, extra report, return the call, or just go redo something that you already done at a job, or just send extra invoices in to make sure you did send an invoice and have receipts. Things of that nature, just to make sure you dot your I's and crossing your T's when it comes down to business and payments. You see what I'm saying? And just having your house intact, how comfortable. I'm not even gonna blame her, but I blame myself too just for allowing it to happen because I'm the man of my house. But my house been in shambles for the past 7, 8 years. Just so much arguments and so much negative energy, so much negative drama. We taking from each other, not stealing, but taking from each other, like lying to each other, expecting this and not showing up this way, expecting that and not showing up that way. And it's hard to get your house in order when your house is in shambles energetically and spiritually. Your house don't got no foundation. So you basically like on a waterbed, but you trying to build a mansion on a waterbed. That shit would never work. So you got to start off knocking everything down, all the material down that you got from the mansion to get off the waterbed. And you got to start trying to look for a better foundation. Or build that waterbed up stronger where you can fill it in with cement instead of water. But you don't want to do that because now you're going to sink. You see what I'm saying? That's analogy. Too heavy on the water. But God said He's not going to put a burden on you that you can't bear. So everything I'm going through right now, apparently I can bear it. I just got to have a clear enough mindset, thought process to think through it, to come up with right answers and right solutions and act on it so I can get myself out of the situation. And like I said, I came up with the right answers and solution. And it's not happening overnight, but every day I'm stepping a foot closer to getting out this situation. Like I said, I'm paying all my debt. I'm taking care of my children getting better. I'm getting better with my children. I'm being less argumentative. I'm catching myself before I say certain things. I'm catching myself before I yell. I'm not putting my energy where it don't supposed to be. I'm not forcing my opinion on nobody or my beliefs or what I suggest or I think they should do based on what I've been through. To each his own. However you choose your life, you choose your life. But I also got to say so in my household. I'm speaking about my wife. I got to say so far as in what she do and what she can't do. Not can't do, but how she choose to do certain things because we got to make certain decisions together because we share a household. You deal what I'm saying? And I always hear on a lot of podcasts that that's going to be a man biggest downfall or upgrade is picking what woman you want to choose the rest of your life with. And I already had made a decision before I started hearing it, but when I can say I totally agree 1,000%, picking the right woman or the wrong partner for a lifelong journey that can either slow you down, kill you, or make you go faster and motivate you and keep you sane. Cause boy, it's not hard, especially when y'all on different paths and y'all want two different things out of life. It's not easy. Well, that's what I meant to say. It's gonna be hard, but it's not easy. Out of all the days, day 1 to day 26, day 26 just was the hardest to get through. The whole time I'm talking to y'all, I'm telling myself, nigga, just stop the video and go in the house and do this shit later. Mentally, I want to give up. But this time, my physical kicked in like, nigga, you ain't that tired. Take your time. You ain't got to rush. Pace yourself and be honest and still talk to the camera. No telling who might receive some type of message from your message. Don't give up on you because you may give up on somebody else. Don't let you down because you might let somebody else down. So I decided to come through. And hopefully somebody can get some out of this message. I promise you one thing, if you stay alone through day 1 through day 90, you're going to gain something from yourself, for yourself, from these messages, from these videos. You're going to start changing the way you think, your mind. You're going to gain control over making decisions for your flesh, making decisions. Now you making decisions internally and you sticking to it, your body. And you're going to start checking your finances, checking your credit, checking your W-2, your bank statements. You're going to dot all your I's and cross your T's when it comes down to finances and your lifestyle, business, mind, body, and business. That's what I'm here to help you with, because that's what I'm helping myself with. I done been through a lot of shit dealing with mind, body, and business. And I can say I'm very mature in the mind, body, and business. But depending on the people you got around you and the energy they take and give off, it kind of can make you feel like you don't know nothing or you don't know where to start. When you already done went through this part of your life at one time, you just fail. Now you got to redo it again. So clear your energy. Clear the people around you if the energy is not supporting you or helping you grow. If it's trying to hold you down and hold you back, you got to get away from that shit. But as you get away, or if you can't get away, you just got to make sure you build your energy strong enough to block out all that shit and you just stay positive within yourself. And you always push positivities. Always. Because the world ain't positive, but some of the people in the world are positive, and some of the places that's a part of the world are positive. So just push positivity, and you never know when the Most High gonna show up because you showed up for you. You did what I'm saying? To each his own. Love you. Appreciate it for watching these videos. Like and subscribe if you loving the content. Share it with somebody if you loving the content, if you believe somebody can get something from it. If you continue to watch the video, like I said, you will change your mind, body, and business. One thing I can promise, you will gain something from all these 90 videos. It will change your mind, body, and business. I can guarantee you, promise you that. Salute. Hopefully y'all have a lovely day. And I don't believe I said it at the beginning. I think I edited it out. Grand Rising, Rich Rising. They have a great day. You know what I mean? January 6th. Depending on what state you're in, the kids back in school. So let's start off the school year, the rest of the school year right. And let's keep this thing going, man. 2026 gonna be a great year for some of us, for most of us, and some of us that still lack to make the right decision and have awareness and have clarity. Hey man, another year of hardship. But I don't wish that on nobody. To each his own, peace and blessing. Love yourself like I love the Most High.